Good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. Today, of the Rhino, I'm going to drink a beer. This beer is from the Big Rig Brewing Company in Ottawa, Ontario, and Big Rig Brewing Company is owned by Chris Big Rig Phillips, who used to be an Ottawa Senator assistant captain. I'm sorry, Big Rig, I farted. Yeah. This is the Big Rig's Hoppin' Maibock. I'm a big Ottawa Senators fan, and I'm also a fan of Big Rig Brewing Company. It's not because Chris Phillips owns the brewery, it's because Lauren makes some good beer. He really does. I don't love everything by them, but they do make some nice stuff. Most of the stuff I can get at the LCBO, I'm not actually a fan of. The stuff that's at the brewery itself is pretty damn good, though. So this Maibock is 5.8% alcohol by volume. And thinking back on it, I think the only Maibocks I've really had are from places like Daub and Holston and stuff like that. And 5.8 is low for what I've had from them. But I really am hoping for something better out of this than those. It says it's a hoppy spring bop. Today it's the summer now, so this has been around technically for a while, but it hasn't really at the same time. I think I picked this up at the end of May, so I've been sitting on it for about a month and a half. What do we have here? Maibock, our traditional beer. Something to enjoy after hibernating during the winter and before shedding your clothes for the hot summer to come. I don't hibernate in the winter. That's when I'm outside. I'm outside in the winter. Fuck. Ingredients: filtered water, malted barley, fresh hops, and yeast. BigRigBrewery.com. Craft brewed by Big Rig Brewery. And actually, this is brewed at their big facility in Canada, Ontario. At 103 Schneider? Yeah, Schneider Road. They are actually in Ottawa, in their brew pub, which is where it all started, is in Ottawa, around my grandmother, around Greenbank area. Whenever I go to visit her, we usually go to Big Rig, and I drink some beer, and my granny has some food, and we have a good time. I don't know when I'm going to get there next. Dropping the bomb now, I am having a third kid that's due in January, so I don't know when I'm going to get to see my granny next, which actually saddens me because I'm the only family member that does anything with her. She actually usually waits for me to show up to put her air conditioner in, because my brother, who lives in the same building as her, can't be bothered to go up 3 flights, well, three stories on the elevator or the stairs to put it in for her. And my mother and my aunt can't do it. My mother won't. My uncle only shows up when he wants money. So I'm sorry, Granny. I'm sorry my family's fucked. I'm sorry I'm 7 hours away from you. And I'm sorry the blind grandson that's 7 hours away is the only one that actually helps you and calls you and talks to you and does stuff for you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm having a third kid, so I couldn't come up this summer. Since I gave away all my baby shit, thinking I was done. My kids were 6 and 3. I was like, yes, I'm done. And then my wife comes up, oh, just so you know, those pills I said I was on, I'm really not on them. We're having another kid. Yay. Beautiful brassy color. Beautiful bright white head. It looks like a Maibock. I'm not a big fan of Maibocks, but it looks like a Maibock. But then the only Maibocks I've had, again, have been from basically macro export German companies. Wow. That is... Okay, out of the glass, don't really get anything out of the glass. Out of the can, my God, as I said, this is at least a month and a half old. And it smells like fresh hops. It smells like hops that were just picked off the vine rubbed together in somebody's hand, and then sniffed. Very floral, very resiny, a little piney at the same time. Nothing but hops. This actually smells. This smells hoppier than a lot of IPAs I've had, to be honest. Big Rig. What the fuck? I actually want to get the Big Rig brewed his own beer. Chris Phillips actually brewed his own beer at the brewery, and I'd really like to get my hands on that. I know no one from Big Rig Brewing Company watches this, but I'd really love to have Chris Phillips in the basement. We had Dougal Sharp from Innocent Gun in the basement. If we can get a brewery owner from Scotland in the basement, how can we not get a brewery owner from Ottawa in the basement? Get your fucking ass down here, Big Rig. Get down here and drink with the Rhino. If you dare. Let's try the beers. Cheers. That was let's try the beer. Cheers, not let's try the beers. Cheer. Okay, so, yeah, medium-bodied, medium-light mouthfeel, very hoppy, very floral, almost like I'm drinking, say, like a chrysanthemum tea, or a jasmine tea even, just very floral, very flowery. Especially for a bock, this is very light on the malt flavors. I'm not getting as much malty sweetness, nor caramel, nor anything else that I'm used to. I mean, especially with the color too, I expect a little bit more sweetness on the maltiness. That being said, of the, I believe, 5 Maibocks I've had, this is by far the best Maibock I've had. Does that mean I love the beer? No. But in Maibocks, this is my top Maibock. This is the Maibock that all other Maibocks now have to be compared to. This is a hoppy, easy drinking beer. Is it a hop profile I particularly enjoy? No. I don't particularly enjoy the floral, somewhat woodsy hop characters of this beer. But do I dislike it? No. Again, I don't dislike it either. It is a enjoyable beer, and that's all I can hope for from it. Just an enjoyable beer. And it is just that, an enjoyable beer. Listen to me just walking around in circles here. It's an enjoyable beer. It is. It's an enjoyable beer. It's an enjoyable beer. It's an enjoyable beer. It's an enjoyable beer. So, a little bit of that beautiful maltiness up at the forefront, but not as much as I'd expect. Kind of drops into almost a grainy neutralness. And then the hoppiness comes in. And the hoppiness is not resiny. I mean, it smells like it should be resiny, but you get that floral, you get that a little bit of woodsiness, you get a little bit of earthiness, a little bit of zest. It just sits on the back 2 sides of your tongue, and then it kind of fades to nothing, which makes it a moreish beer. It makes you want to drink more. Out of 10, I'd give it a 6.75. I mean, it's not bad. I don't think I'd buy it again. If I had to buy one of the 3... If I had to buy one of the 3 beers from Big Rig at the LCBO right now, it would probably be Gold. Maybe the Black IPA. I like the Black IPA more than the Gold, but I think I could drink the Gold more often. You did see me put the beer off to the side. I will drink it while I'm playing some Thief. Thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful evening. Big Rig, hopping Maibock. Bye-bye.